Hey, good morning. Welcome to another video. It's your boy Issei Fudo. Today's video isn't really going to be a build video because I have two master grade projects that I'm working on. One full mechanics project and then one real grade that I got going on. One of the master grades is actually a third-party Debon kit that just arrived like 2 days ago, but I have this sick shadow build in mind for it with some like acid green lime, uh kind of like a matte light gray and a matte dark gray, and then maybe a little bit of black in there. But yeah, I have like these really sick designs, but I want to go over tools. I want to go over, I've been building Gunpla for, let's see, all right, I've had Beyblades, I've had Zoids all my life and everything. I just got I can't say just got, but about 2 years ago, I got a Digimon Amplified War Greymon figure, right? All right, well, that's pretty cool. I'll count that. All right, let's talk about some of the tools that you're going to want to get first. Okay, so if you are on a budget and you don't want to be getting, 1,000 things, that's perfectly fine. The two things that I would recommend you to get are a pair of tweezers for stickers because they're a pain in the ass. Two, some type of pliers, some type of tweezers that work really well, wire cutters. Try to go for like an actual pair of clippers, dude. Clips like this can be purchased for like $6, $7 at Hobby Lobby. Hell, I know you can go to Target, and Target has the entry snippers for their Gunpla program for like $9.99. Yeah, they're red. They're the only ones you can get. But hey, it's something. On top of that, let's see, where else have I bought nippers? I got mine, actually, these are Bandai Spirits entry nippers. They're not colored. I did that purely because I had two of these at a point in time, and I color coded them via like which one was for the master grades and everything else. But then I found out that these pretty much work a dime a dozen. They're gonna wear out. They're gonna wear out. So I'm pretty much saving to get myself a pair of God hands, like $60. Why $60 for nippers? Well, let me tell you, the way that they are cut and everything. These are our nippers, right? My nippers are pretty thin, but you see the blades right here? They're about, I'd say, 2 to 3 centimeters long, right? With God hands, you're looking at like that, right? Like really thin, really cut together, really flat and everything. So God hands, they are honestly, they're what people prefer. So if you ever hear God hand, I mean, there's a pretty good reason as to why you're hearing it, right? So, really that's all you need, you know what I'm saying? That's like 26, 16 bucks, whatever you do. Plus a $10 Gundam. Yo, you're set for life. You just, well, not life, but like you're set for a while, you know? So there's that. Yeah, I really like the grip on these. I must have tried at least 8 or 9 different nippers until I was just kind of like, yo, these are it. Um, tweezers, yeah, just anything will work, man. Anything. They work really well. These, I'm not gonna lie, these type of tweezers, I don't think are my favorite for decals or for sticker placement for anything like that. I think I want to get the ones that have like an extended tip that curl out, so that way I can be able to place and pick up a lot easier. These have definitely seen some wars, man. I'm looking at them, I'm like, what is all this epoxy resin, paint, and glue, and just everything? But they work. They do what you gotta do. Now, so what I'm fixing to show you, sorry for that, are nubs and nub marks, right? This is actually, I'm not too worried about this. I'm not gonna go in here and fix this up. But if you guys can see this scratched edge right here, you see how it just kind of stops? I'm hitting the back of it, and then over here on the side, right there's a little bit of stoppage. So these are the kind of residual marks that can be left on your Gunpla if not careful. So that's where tools like a scalpel come in handy, right? So again, this is more of an advanced tool tactic to try to use right here. Let's see. I'm gonna try to do this without hurting myself. All right, so scalpel. Why do you have a scalpel? That's perfectly reasonable. It's so that way you can use it to go against the grain of stuff like that. So you can cut these pieces, you know what I mean? I'm not really just gonna sit here and no, because usually you'd want to get, and this is where our next tool comes in handy. Ta-da! Here is our fourth advanced tool. And honestly, this isn't even really advanced. Anybody can get a cutting pad like this. I actually just so happened to be in the right spot at the right time, and I saw Hobby Lobby had this for like $5, so shit, just a little bit of a decalism on there and we're good to go. So from here, this is where you'd place your gunplate down, and ideally you'd want to try to find your best solution to, like, how are you gonna get it, how are you gonna cut it, and so on and so forth. So now that I have it to the best layway, I'm gonna sit here and I'm just gonna try to get these extras going. Is there a cat underneath me? Oh, it is. Well, guys, it wouldn't be a YouTube video without a hello from Miss Luck. Be careful, sweetie, there's a knife. Good morning. How you doing? Wanna say hi, YouTube? She's purring, yo. No, I love you too. I gotta make this video. Gotta make this video. So initially, let's see if I can get this off. Ooh. We got a resilient one. We got a resilient one. You know what? F this. Why am I just... Here's another tool. Use your nippers. Get down on it. Flip. And it's gone. Awesome. Now, I still have the smaller nubs over here. So, if you can, if it will, this is where I just say, hey, let's do that. Go against it, go sideways, go down, and those marks are now removed. Make sure you never cut against your fingers, homies. Always make sure your scalpel is tight, because they loosen up here. This is literally how you would unscrew it, you know what I mean, to get the blade out. So make sure your shit is tightened. It is not hard, and you'll thank me later. Not like something's ever happened to me, but I have some friends, I'm in some groups, and well, you guys don't seem to be that careful. So if you like this Gundam, this is a Chow Chow. This is a SD Gundam. I got them because of the black and blue, and then, well, just kind of spiced them up, as you guys can tell. Really all I've done was just kind of give them a silver plated head, and then the back, as you can tell, I put a runner. I cut a runner out in a really cool, like, I don't know, Indian alien pattern or whatever. I just stuck it on his back, through the crack right here, man. It's so clean. It runs right in there. And then, yeah, just kind of touched up, give him some blue on the feet, some silver on the fist, and this was project number 5, I think, that I've done. So the next bit of tools that we have are actual... These are, again, diving into the advanced area, per se, because we've all, man, admit it, we've all broken a V-pin. We've all broken an arm joint or an elbow joint, sometimes even maybe a foot guard for some reason. I don't know why, but it happens. We get cheap plastic sometimes and it sucks, but it's okay. There's plenty of ways to always fix your broken gunpla. Right off the bat, I'm not gonna lie, I trust 2 methods, okay? I trust the cemented stuff, but you guys aren't really gonna like this, but Issei makes epoxy resin. What I can do with it is, if a joint is extremely broken, or if something's like just far out broken, the second thing that I have is this stuff that I actually just picked up yesterday. This is, again, for the people who want to get a little fancy and a little bit saucy, and I'll show you exactly why. There's this stuff called styrene. It's like really hard plastic, really or thin, right? I tested it out this weekend. Yes. All right, so this is the Jupiter Gundam. All right, so we probably all have this one. We probably all have a core fighter somewhere in our stuff. So, upon looking at mine, can you tell me what's a little bit different? Well, I mean, yeah, besides the burning Kamiki's burning Gundam flare, other than that, can you tell what might be a little bit different from him? Maybe not. All those little green bits that I just showed you, those are called styrene. Okay, styrene is a really gnarly type of white plastic. It's really cool because it's customizable. Let me show you why I'm so hyped up on this, okay? So with the styrene, what I did yesterday was I actually copped a bit, well, I wouldn't say yesterday, but the other day I was at Hobby Lobby and I got this dope FX, it's not even fluorescent, dude. It just says flexible acrylic paint, nuclear neon. That's it. It doesn't say fluorescent, it doesn't say glow in the dark, it doesn't say anything, right? But I grabbed it, I looked at it, something told me it glows in UV lights and it glows in blue lights. So what I went ahead and did was I painted the styrene. The white plastic pieces I went ahead and painted to give it a little bit of zest. So after I did that, I just pretty much went in, I tried to clip them accordingly. Wouldn't you know it, it wasn't until this build that I finally realized, hey, I actually need these. Because they have a distance, so it's easy to just kind of tell. But yeah, I mean, it's still the Jupiter Gundam, guys. I don't really actually recall price on the Jupiter. I think he's probably like 22, 23 bucks maybe. This Jupiter Gundam, this whole setup right here, just I'm in love with it. This is my first kit bash, I guess, if you even want to call it a kit bash. But this is the first time that I took a majority of other parts from another Gundam and threw them on over to this guy. But I gotta say, the whole aesthetics, everything that he is. Oh, and his shield. Look at that shield. Good job, Issei. Yes, the shield does have styrene too. It has this little bit right there, that little stick. So I mean, it's up to you. You know what I mean? It's you, the builder, that decides what is my story gonna be. What is this Gunpla gonna tell? And who are they? The thing I want to stress though is different tools exist out there for different this bastard. Normally he stands on a stand, wall stand too. So the cemented, Jesus Christ, tell me a extra thin cement. What do you? I just call it glue, whatever. We're gonna call it glue. So the glue is for. Let me tell you. What have I broken on here? Oh no, I didn't break anything, but I did get some GN sabers. Or I took my 00 riser. I don't know what Gundam at this fucking point, but there were two Gundams that I had that came with mini beam daggers. Went ahead and took those out, and I glued them carefully. Let's see. Sorry, you guys kind of can't see it too well, but I went ahead and glued those two in here. So these two, you know, let's get everything out of the way. There you go. All right. So you see, I mean, it looks pretty clean. If you glue it right, it won't leave too much of residue, which I wish somebody had told me. That's perfectly fine. So anyways, to wrap up, essentially, you're just going to want to make sure... That sucks. If you find yourself wanting to, you know, get a little bit fancier and you want to start painting, let me save you a little bit of time and let me save you a little bit of work, all right? There's this stuff called Mr. Surfacer 1000. I'm actually working on it right now. I have a red shiny base stand that I bought off of Amazon, right? Fuck, I wish I had waited on the other. But you see how it can show signs of, you know, red underneath? I'm not really tripping about that. Nobody's ever going to see that. It's this that I worry about, though. So I had to get it to a flat, neutral surface color, so that way whenever I apply another color, it's just that much more effective, and we don't have like a color mixation going on. It's pure blue over red. And honestly, I don't even know yet, guys. I don't know. I'm thinking I might want to wait till my air gun gets here, which is another tool that I've ordered. I'm thinking I might want to wait till the air gun gets here, so at least I can practice more with my air gun, but also, you know, do the whole two birds, one stone kind of deal, right? So that's another thing you could get. That's where Mr. Surfer comes in handy. So if you have a Gundam project and it's a basic, you know, all white and maybe some blue, yo, throw this over all the white and spray paint it all black, Mr. Tamiya, or spray paint it red. You know, hell, you can get a real grade 7 swords Gundam, right? Paint all the blue with the surfacer, right? Get it gray, and then paint it that orangish red, and boom, you just got yourself a cheaper real grade 7 swords inspection mode. Why is the real grade inspection Gundam like $120, $130? It's ridiculous. Like, I love all forms of Exia. I love all forms of the Quanta, and the other any sets in a Gundam. But why that one? Why is that gonna be so pricey? But anyways, my second one, I'm still actually kind of learning. I can show you an example of this, but it might not be the best. Is Mr. Super Clear Matte. So in other words, if you have a color, matte is what gives a grainy, smooth kind of surface to it. So it's not shiny, it's not reflective, it's like a rugged kind of color to it. That's what matte is, right? Let me show you an example. All right, so as you can tell, this is my version of a Zaku. Has a little bit of a matte appearance to it, while also a little bit of a shiny reflective coat, as you can tell in the back of the legs. However, it's not fully giving me a matte look here. Maybe I didn't apply as much because I only have, well, I don't know. Sometimes I look at it and I'm like, maybe I didn't apply enough matte there, but it's because I see like a reflective coat to it. But then again, I think that's actually just what matte does. Certain colors can obtain their metallic shade, or shade, and certain other colors like the legs and the feet and everything can still give off their reflective coat even with a matte touch finish to it. So I think that's actually pretty cool. Also, guys, this stand is something you can get on Amazon for like $7. It's solar powered. A sucker lights up. So I mean, dude, why not treat yourself? Why not go out and actually, you know, get something pretty worth it? Sorry that his gun has been all tweaked, but yeah, that is that's my Zaku. I don't know why. Let's see. There you go. Boom. Zaku. Aw, he's looking at y'all. Say what's up, guys. So that's another form of matte. Let me show you another bottle or another canister. The last canister that I have is probably going to be my favorite and probably going to be what is purchased the most, right? This stuff right here. Am I focused? Cool. This is called Mr. Premium Top Coat. What is this stuff? You've probably seen it. You have seen it. You've seen it in everybody's videos. This stuff is the bee's knees, baby. Woo. So it's pretty small. A little goes a long way with this stuff, okay? Let me show you exactly what this was used for. So this is to give any Gundam with a little bit of meh. It's supposed to add some pizzazz and kind of make it shinier, give it an actual shiny reflective coat to it. Here's my example. All right, so you'll see right here, this is a real grade XE01. It has a little bit of an excess shine to it, and it's mainly just because of the top coat that I've applied to it. I even went ahead and spritzed it up and gave it a little bit more right now, just so that way you guys could see. But for the most part, it really does kind of keep a Gundam in its new class type state. So if you have a really dusty home and you want your Gundams to still shine even through all that, hey, 1, get a brush, 2, top coat your Gundam, and you'll be pretty good. But yeah, for the most part, I'd say those are really the only sprays that I use for right now. I don't really have anything else that I aim for. There's nothing else that I say, oh man, I absolutely use this. I absolutely use this. I absolutely use this. And honest, there's a lot of tools that I have that are still brand new. I just got decal setter for the first time. The styrene stuff is pretty new, but I mean it's pretty easy. It's understandable. I mean it's not rocket science, but hey, I understand. Another tool I want to talk about. I have one Gundam that has not been touched by any paint and has only been touched purely by markers. Okay, what are markers? What are markers? Markers are everywhere, man. Markers are these sick ass little Gundam pins that you see in stores all the time, where one little bag of these, or like just one solo pin, costs like $8. Let me tell you, it's definitely worth it. Now these colored pins and stuff, these colored pins are only going to be like $4 or $5. Yeah, fuck a hat. There are some expensive ones, kind of like the Chrome Marker EX. Everybody knows that this be your boy's favorite right here. I be using the hell out of this 24/7. Literally, almost all my Gundam have it. Shoot, if they don't have that one, they have the alternate version that I have, which is kind of like a more densed silver. So this is more like a densed reflective marker versus this is like an actual silver. So like actual silver will get me I got you. All right, so actual silver will get me the end nozzle or the end muzzle, whatever the hell, of my bazookas, but also everything kind of on the base. So I mean, if you want to make your stuff super reflective, yo, get one of these. It's not bad. It does its job. I totally forgot that this actually even comes down. Yeah, that might actually help. Some other really cool markers that you can get are more of a series that come in like a box. Let's see. Like you could get a pack, right? You can get a pack of them for about like 19, 20 bucks. Might come with some metallics, might come with some basics. You might get a panel lining pin. It's all up to you, really. I mean, you can see what you're getting before you buy, so it's not like you're kind of confused on what you're getting. I just didn't know they come with panel line pins, so that's pretty neat. One to the stock. It is also helpful to keep one Phillips and one one flathead near. Essentially, you never know. Action bases, they tend to come with little screws, so you really never know when you're gonna need, something like that. Also, a flathead. Yes, there's actual accessories and parts to help split a Gundam apart if you need to, like, remove something or a backpack. But a flathead also kind of works really well. You don't damage stuff up too much, so it's pretty good. Now I get it. You're probably thinking, okay, cool, pins are dope and all, but what do you really need a pin for when you could paint and everything? Well, let me show you. This right here is my version of a Pokemon Gundam. It's, how would I say it? Primal Barbatos. But it's Kyogre, the blue whale Pokemon, his color tones added on to Barbatos. So essentially, yeah, I went ahead and put 2 GN00 riser blades in his backpack because this thruster part actually like moves up and down. So I went ahead and put those there. He's rocking 2 unicorn sabers because the backpack itself can actually clip to, yeah, 2 little sabers there. So yeah, I'd say he's pretty well equipped to F somebody up. But also, remember when I was talking about the silver, about a not too reflective? That's it. That's what I was talking about right there. God, my camera is crazy. Yeah, that's the best I'm gonna be able to get it because of the shine in my room. But yeah, it does pretty well. Definitely, you can see it's not gonna let you down. That's for sure. Oh, and he's rocking the Lance dual sabers from one of my Freedom Strike Gundams or something. But yeah, other than that, it pretty much just gave his head a nice. I don't know why I did the pink. Honestly, I think I was just testing pink. I wanted to see how it looked on something, and it actually popped. Like that little bit of pink on here just kind of like made this Barbatos like what he was meant to be. So there's my Barbatos, Primal, Kyogre up and close. I think it's pretty. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was done last night. I was like, how can we make this guy spikier? And so I went ahead and put in Vidar's rapier type fencing sword into his arm. That's right. So yeah, markers. That's the fun of them. You know, if I had to say how to use markers, you're definitely not gonna want to just be coloring like a marker or like a crayon, like filling it out. No, my man. What you're gonna want to do, it's really easy. Do I have anything? No, I don't. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna go in a line and you're gonna get every you're gonna get every spot. So you're not just gonna go like that. No. Try to get every line, like everything. God, my cats. And then you're just gonna make sure I'm trailing off. So you're gonna want to get everything. So that way it's in a line. Let it dry. Let it sit for like a day or two. That's its first coat. The awesome part about markers is you can still go over it again the next day and get it to be darker. So yeah, pretty much what have we covered? We've covered markers, we've covered nippers, we've covered scalpels, we've covered tweezers. I will tell you this, your boy, how do I say this? Gosh, this is embarrassing. As cool as I think I am, and as much fun as I have with Gundam building, I can't do water decals yet. That shit's just hard for me. I don't know. Maybe I don't have the right tool to scrape the decal off, but yeah, we're gonna figure that one out. Guys, one other cool thing that I could recommend getting are these little things. I really don't know what the hell they're called. Part runner clips, paint clips. I'm really not too sure, but they work wonders. What I use them for is I take busted up old boxes, right? And yeah, I just pretty much put them in here, open them, place item on, and then just spray the shit out of it, right? That way, if you need to get the underside of it, you just pull it up. Bam. You just got both your parts, and you have something nice and neat to actually hold it. They're very sturdy. They're very durable. You can get a pack of these for, I think, like 15 for like $4 at Hobby Lobby. Or, I mean, you can check Walmart, you can check Dollar Tree, you can check, I feel like even Home Depot and Lowe's would have these maybe, but really, those aren't hobby stores. Those are like tool stores. So, between all of that, really, guys, until I get more equipment myself, what all I've shown you today is the extent of what I'm able to produce. So everything that you're seeing on my Instagram, everything that you're seeing on my Facebooks, everything that you're also seeing on the YouTube channels, it was all done exactly with the parts that I have. But I actually want to show you guys something special. So in the Barbatos build, I was doing an Azeroth, Azeroth. Wait, what was I doing during the build? Can't remember. But anyways, during it, I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, it was my Azeroth. It was the Azeroth, 100%. Yeah. Okay, because I was doing the stand and the base and everything. But yeah, I have an Azeroth Origins, or not Origins, but the Azeroth. I think the original, the first one that came out from. It's one of the new Gundam IBOs. But I want to go ahead and show you guys the customs that I've done to it. So let's see. It came with an all-white base stand that I've colored since then. I've given him top coat, many real grade stickers. We gave him some SD parts. We even put some of that neon paint on him the other day. So here he is. All right, guys. So what you're looking at here is my version of an Azeroth. I named him Karui Azeroth. Karui means darkness in Japanese. And so, I mean, yeah, the Azeroth maybe had once stood for a little bit of rebellion and light, but he's been fully engulfed into the darkness over here, man. Some things that I've done with this stand is, like I said, it was all absolutely white. Your boy has custom painted it to everything that it is right now. Yo, if that actually spins, I'm gonna be fairly impressed. Wow, okay, cool. Magic. But yeah, for the most part, went ahead and threw on some SD Dragon head templates from an SD Gunpla, SD Ultron. I went ahead and gave him a Banshee Unicorn type of Narwhal-esque horn to him as well. Some other things that I've gone ahead and done is his head. His head is mostly comprised of another Barbatos piece, which is this one right here. And then this Narwhal extension piece is indeed from a master grade Banshee Unicorn. Other than that, yeah, he has a pretty simple color design to him. Not too bad, not too bad. I think I've placed enough stickers on him. This part I really like about him, the little bit of the green, because he glows in neon as well. The back is also pretty good. Very proud of that, very proud of that. The red on this, I just realized. Did I paint that too? No, I left that. That was left alone. Okay, yeah. So these red thrusters right here are stock. I didn't touch them. I didn't do anything to them. But yeah, even painted all the way down to the feet. But some other things about my Astaroth is I don't give him a hand. His hand is just a straight blade. So he's on his Assassin's Creed type of stuff. But yeah, this is Katawi Astaroth, man. I hope you guys like. Hope you guys think he's badass. When I made him, it was just like, oh, I could do this, I could do this, and really, I was just kind of experiencing kit bash for the first time because I was taking actual appropriated pieces that fit from other Gunpla and just kind of merging them into him. So let's see if we can do the blue again. See what it looks like. Let's show that shield, buddy. So the green, as you can tell, it definitely makes more of a appearance in like neon lights or black lights and stuff like that. So that actually paid off pretty well, I ain't gonna lie. All right, so what have I been working on? Well, besides a new job and besides my streaming career, which is also something I've been trying to manage, and we're doing pretty well. I've been solely learning my colors, learning shades, and painting the Seven Swords. So we all have probably seen a Seven Swords Gundam. We see that this is its natural color tone. This is what it's gonna be like. Yeah, but not here, buddy. No. My blue, you're gonna see it. It looks kind of familiar. I've given my blue kind of the same touch to the Astaroth, but with a lighter. So I didn't use so much. So we got kind of a lighter dark blue to it. Other stuff that I've done, I took a reference from some Iron Man, and I kind of threw in like this blue gold kind of deal here. I like this. This is actually pretty cool. So we have that going on for their color scheme, right? And then the rest of it, honestly, here's a look at the first bit. Not too bad. Now, you want to see something really gross? This is what it first looked like. Eee. Can you believe everything was actually this color? That's a whole different nasty ass. Just can't do it. Can't do it. So, that's trying to put everything back without breaking it. That's everything that has to do with my Seven Swords. Now let me show you the newest Gundam to arrive. I don't know why I still have the headset on. I was listening to myself. But anyways, here is our newest model. Anybody know what this is? Any of you other builders recognize those numbers? Or the box, for that matter? So you'll notice, yo, hey, what model kit is that? What is that? Right? Well, I can show you, but I don't think a lot of us will know. Anything yet? Any takers? Huh? Got the GN decals. This is all just a stand. A stand. Boyo. So, if you can't tell or if you don't remember from what I said earlier, this is actually a 1/100 scale Debon master grade Quanta. So, oh, plus, sorry, full saber Quanta at that, because it comes with a full saber sword, comes with a full saber effects, some GN stuff. I like it. I like it. The parts themselves don't look like it's quite a lot. I'm always interested to see the clear runners and just how they look, and it's a man of aesthetics. What can I say? But yeah, that is all its contents. It itself is not a very instructive model kit, but you can get the instructions. I already have the instructions. Hey, this is actually the first time I'm seeing the gold. Oh, the gold! I forgot. This guy breaks apart. Yeah! Yo! Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys what this guy looks like. I just remembered this Quanta has some kind of mode to where you can break apart like the left and right arm and have like GN cores, I guess we're gonna call them GN cores, coming out the side of his arm and his legs. Which, I mean, your boy is amputated, he's missing his leg, so robot leg? Yeah, hell yeah. Alright, cool. Put everything back nice and neat. And that right there, that's a third-party Gundam. That's what you're pretty much gonna get. Now, I will say, where I got this from, it was a pain in the ass, dude. The fucking store runner, or the store owner, he didn't answer. His site said, you know, first time order, 10% off, and all this other stuff, and I did everything I was supposed to, didn't get the 10% off. And then he called me like 2 days after I placed my order, and then was like, hey, I finally got that invoice. I'm like, that's great and all, but I didn't have time to wait, man. I just paid for it. He goes, oh, I feel so bad, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I get it, man. I understand if you're a store owner, that's cool, but you're a store owner, man. Don't put your hours as open on Google. Don't you know, run your social media more effectively so that way you can let people know when you're not going to be in. That stuff kind of pisses us off, man. Like, I can't tell you how many times, like, I'll spend 2-3 whole weeks, right, thinking, this Tuesday I'm off, I don't have anything to do, I'm gonna go run by this store or whatever, right? Well, that Tuesday comes and I've already checked with the store owner, like, hey, can I come by, and bro, nothing, right? They'll tell you some kind of bullshit excuse like, oh, I got busy, or oh, something else, let's reschedule. They don't know how much this means to you. So if they don't care about you, take your business elsewhere. Find other shops. Honestly, that's the fun of Gunpla. It's kind of fun and it's kind of scary where you can buy your Gundams from, but dude, I just saw a Helios Battle Log Breaker Gundam at Hobby Lobby yesterday. That's $19 with the 40% off that they do. So, I mean, $19 Gundam, or go pay $26 for it at Target. You know what I mean? Like, they're not even a Gundam reseller, but they got you. They got you like that. So, I mean, it's just about preference. It's just about what you guys want, really. Shop owners, please keep up with your stuff. Be on it. Hire extra hands, man. If that's what you need, hire extra hands. Guarantee you shit might go your way. Give that person a free Gundam or something. Say, hey, want to work for some Gunpla? They'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll come up in your shops and I will send your packages out. I will do the shipping, the labeling, the printing. I'll do all of that. But I guess that's why I'll have to run my own Gunpla store someday. Which I have it in my mind, like, is going to be a Gundam store, but it's also going to be a video game bar. So we're going to have people just chilling. I see Fortnite, I see Valorant, I see other video games. Like, it'll be pretty fun, right? It's going to be a different and interesting experience. The only thing I got to do for now is keep accruing the Gunpla knowledge and keep building. But also, next year, I got to go to school. Yeah, I got to get my degree in business management. So if this is going to play out, it's going to play out exactly in my favor. So, those are our kits. These have been our videos. I'm sorry today's video wasn't a build video. We got the IBO Gremory video coming. I think we just need to build the torso, head, No, we have the head and torso built. We need to build everything else. Holy shit. So I gotta build the arms, I gotta build the legs, I gotta put together the weapons and all that stuff. But yeah, the high grade iron blooded orphans Grammary Gundam will be coming soon. I think that'll be the next video, honestly. And then after that, I'm thinking it's gonna be the seven swords. And I gotta be real with you guys, like, I am excited for this Gundam. I really am. Like, and I want to build it ASAP. But this, as a Gundam fan, you're gonna notice that you're gonna get some models that you just love so much, you just don't want to build them. And honestly, the Quanta is sitting in my mind right now. But for the most part, next time we play, or next time we stream and everything on Twitch, I will be asking my people, you know, what in my backlog do you want to see? What do you want me to get rid of? What do you want me to build first? You know, I really do like the support and everything that has just come over my channel in the past month or like 2 weeks, man. We went from like 62 subscribers to 162 subscribers. And I saw it too. I saw it all happen. I woke up one day and that 60 was at like 80 something, and then 2 hours later it was at 93, 94, and then through the end of the day I was already at 100, and then it just kind of kept going up from there. And the views themselves, oh my god, the likes guys, thank you very much. It doesn't take a lot to thank your YouTuber for the video that they put out, but if you just like their video, that's literally your way of telling them like, hey man, good job. You don't even have to comment. That like says it all. We go by analytics, and if something like the Barbatoris video didn't really do too good. So either I don't have a big enough genre of Barbatos lovers or IBO lovers, or Battle Breakers just didn't hit quite as well as we all thought they were going to. But that real grade full mobility armor and the Full Mechanics Barbatos Lupus Rex video are fucking smashing. So, to that, I gotta say, thank you. Thank you very much. Continue to like all these videos. Continue to watch them, man. I just want to be your background noise. When we move to Colorado here at the end of the year in October, we're gonna be able to start buying older Gundam. Right now, we're just saving up, you know, of course, gotta be responsible and everything. But we're gonna be able to start, like, actually looking at like Side 7 imports or Hobbylink USA, USA Gundam store, like all these Gundam stores and everything. We're actually gonna be able to say like, hey, there, oh, what's an example? There's a clear green Zaku and there is a red Zaku that I want to build. SD Gundams, but I want to get those. And then we have the full mobility new kits coming out too. So I mean, there's lots of stuff that I want to do. You know, I'm not bored with Gundam, and I won't be for a while. Gundam Evolution was the shit. I wrecked so much ass, and I busted ass night and day. I think I've literally never stayed up to play video game more to earn that green and black Exia skin, like the Matrix looking thing. Oh, I love the Exia Gundam, and I told my friends, I was like, I have one mission. It's not to beat you. It's not to be the best Exia player. It's not to be better at anybody. No. I want that skin. And so, well, we got it. So, from me to you guys, thank you for the support. Thank you for being here. We're not a monetized channel. We're just some dude and some cats and some Gundams. So, you know, it means a lot to me that I'm even getting the support that I'm seeing. So thank you. Thank you very much. Go Gunpla. I hope you guys have a really badass week. I hope you have a great year. Okay? Take care of yourself for now. It's your favorite fuzzy-headed floof saying later. Go Gunpla. Thank you for watching my video.